Alright, we've switched over to the right screen now. We're looking at a pub lobby here. Coming on the first round, they're setting up on the roof. 3 enforcers together. Let's see. Elac, looks like they're moving alone. A little bit of a split here. They're playing from that top staircase. We're going to see how they attack this floor. Skyscraper, very, very, very defender-sided map. Man by themselves over at studio over here. What's the play gonna be here? It looks like they're roaming.
I don't know. It's pretty unpredictable with level ones and just low levels in general. We'll see what they do though.
Looks like Potato Man's on this this flank rotate over here on the stairs. Destroyer and what is that name again?
Heidi.
Heidi. Moving together. You dad moving together. Raw able to take one at the stairs with that Jesper. Shutting down that flank. Very early here.
Looks like Rawrat is having trouble reloading his gun.
That nade comes through, doesn't find anybody. They know they're there now. A little bit of repositioning from the Enforcer's side. They're all together. Destroyer moving up that staircase. Destroyer able to take that kill on Dog. Raw coming around that angle again. Goes down to your dad. Psycho repositioning there. Takes a lot of damage. Not able to find a kill there with that Cyclone. That instant.
Psycho struggling to find his magazine pouch.
Destroyer still at the bottom of the stairs.
Let's see. Will he be prepared to get that kill? Does he know he's there?
We're gonna find out. One of the enforcers just left, leaving that bot there with that EMP. The bot able to retrieve that EMP. They're now in a 3v4. Destroyer in that angle, able to take that bot, shutting down that EMP. Psycho at the top of the stairs there. Will he find Destroyer? Man, able to take. Finds Destroyer, gets that kill off.
That plant spot seemed really powerful until he stepped out of it. Maybe he should just stayed there.
Definitely. They didn't know he was there for a whole bunch of that match. Looks like a reposition there. Poke taking some shots from Psycho at the top of the stairs there. Psycho repositioning.
Okay, putting like 4 or 5 shots into the wall.
Man, able to take that final kill.
This is going to be very interesting watching these people. These are very low levels. This is a lot. This is like very far from what I'm used to seeing.
Definitely. When you're casting comp lobbies, you're used to seeing those high level plays, but these pub players they end up getting shut down a whole lot of the time.
Zero coordination at all. This is going to be very interesting to watch.
They never seem to have an IGL, so it's usually just flowing or just going with the flow.
It's really fascinating. It's just kind of like they do what they think will work. No coordination whatsoever. No teamwork.
Definitely.
Although, I'm thinking maybe the Revolters will have a better time with well, winning and all that because they have 2 higher levels on their team. They have, I think, a level 48 and a level 32.
You can check that scoreboard right here.
Yes, they do. They've got people with a bit more. They have one person with a bit more experience. Your dad probably is going to be the top fragger of their team.
That eco boost from Enforcers, can that give them that advantage from that first round? We're going to see if they can get all the way onto that site next time. Coming into round 2 here.
We'll see how it plays out here in round 2.
That window goes open. Looks like Destroyer going for that ego peek. Raw with that that RCP. Able to take Destroyer. Potato getting aggressive at the bottom of the stairs. Able to take Raw. They know where they're there now. Dog at the top.
Psycho's armed with a vest in here. Let's see if he can make good use of that.
Poke going for that ego peek.
You see, like Man realizes that one of the Revolters was just in the window.
I think they know they're there now. Looks like they're repositioning a little bit. The play's slowing down a little here. Dan on that ego peek. Man on the top of that. On top of that, flashbang goes out. Able to find all 3 of the Revolters there.
Will they be able to capitalize? Let's see if they can capitalize on that flashbang. They disoriented them enough to maybe find a way into the building.
Dad jumping out that window goes down to Man doing a lot of damage here. Poke jumping down that window. Oso goes down to Dog. That bot goes down.
It seems like their strategy might be a little shoddy here. It seems to be that they're just hopping out the window one by one and just falling to the ground and dying.
Absolutely, definitely just feeding the kills for Enforcers here. Down to 1v3. Man comes around that angle, up the stairs, able to take another round of that eco boost again, getting that advantage for Enforcers.
This is going to be a big problem for the Revolters, as they're going to have to majorly eco in order to afford better guns next round. Let's see, what can they afford? Looks like RCPs is probably the highest thing they can afford right now.
Hitman joining Enforcers, maybe that experience boost can keep that aggression on Enforcers. And
Looks like we have looks like the loadouts for both teams are pretty skewed. We have Vipers and Omens on Revolters, and what looks to be 2 Vezins on Enforcers. This is going to be very interesting. We'll see how this plays out.
Hitman with that Vezin. Can they keep that Vezin in possession? We're gonna see here that, again, like you've been saying, that eco is definitely hurting on Revolters. It looks like they're not gonna go for a pistol save. They are gonna go for those Vipers.
Going broke.
Interesting play here.
It's an interesting play, but hey, if it works out, they're gonna have a better time next round.
They're definitely gonna be hunting these Vezins on Enforcers and trying to get possession of these and try to even out that eco.
Hitman's probably gonna be the major driving force of this team, as he is a silver 31 or 30. Yep, 31.
Platinum.
Interesting grenade throw there. Maybe he was aiming for the doorway.
Hitman able to take one, coming into that site, gets taken by Destroyer.
Oh.
That EMP that Vezin and EMP no longer in Enforcer's possession.
Interesting play there. Literally just firing squatted him, and it worked.
That immediate shutdown from Revolters.
Now one of the Revolters is armed with a Vezin. Let's see if that can turn the tide and get them the win here.
Enforcers repositioning down at the bottom of storage. That drone goes out. A little bit of early recon before they commit to that site. All of the Revolters playing together here. Man going up to that, or repositioning outside of that door.
This is something you'd only see from comp matches if you were majorly ahead, like 6-0 type stuff. Let's see if any of the other Enforcers will fall for this, or will they get through that doorway and just kill them all?
Gets down. That opening opened up. Dad able to take a kill. Man able to take one. Dog able to take one. Potato getting aggressive. Goes down to Psycho. Psycho now to 1v1. Goes down to Dad. Revolters getting their first win. That Vezin eco.
It seems like they were able to capitalize on that chink in their defenses just a little bit, but they didn't capitalize on it enough to make it work.
Absolutely. Those Vezins going into Revolter's hands, definitely evening out that play there.
Caveman going with a Taurus here. Maybe he probably can't afford a Vezin, that's why he's doing that.
Looks like they're the platinum they had. Hitman just left the match. Real unfortunate early on that kill.
Oh, was he a plat?
He was a plat, yeah.
I thought he was a silver.
That is kind of rude.
I'm sorry, they look very similar.
High Caveman of 42. Can that little bit of experience, can that help out Enforcers here? And keep over
we'll
that
have to
win?
see. But their top fragger is left. It's now a bot. Oh, that getting replaced by Big
Oreo Crunch.
Big Oreo Crunch. What a name.
Looks like
they are all spread out.
Again, with these plays, that EMP way far off on the catwalk here. This is something you don't really see that often. Again, you see these interesting plays coming from low-level players like that. Those iron sights on those Vezins.
There seems to be no rhyme or reason to where they enter. They just pick a spot and go. Very fascinating.
Crunch able to take a kill at that first kill at the beginning. You see the Revolters playing together a whole bunch of the time, and it seems to be working for them.
Interesting though. Usually with lower levels, they tend to stack gadgets on top of like one doorway. It doesn't seem like they've bought any.
Crunch outside that doorway. High Caveman repositioning to assist. Able to take one kill. Potato. Dog goes down. Crunch able to take another kill. Poke repositioning through that window.
Big Oreo Crunch armed with breaching foam. Can he put that to good use and maybe get through the site a bit easier?
Caveman coming around that angle, catching Poke mid reload, able to take another win. Like I was saying earlier, that 48 doing a whole lot of work there. Very even kills for Enforcers. Almost sharing the same kills throughout the board.
Seems like the Enforcers may be the dominant force throughout this. We'll see. We'll have to see what they do though once we switch sides.
It looks like that that plan from Enforcers sticking together is not working too well. They need to start buying defense. Again, that eco taking a massive hit from that loss. The only one Vezin bought for Revolters there. They need to start buying eco and buying util and start shutting down these fast approaches from the Enforcers.
But if there's one thing I know from my time playing this game, the best thing to do when you're underpowered is to play really aggressively. Pop out of angles, just get some quick peeks going. We'll see if they can get that. Let's fuck. We'll see if they can get that sort of thing going. Just stumbled over my words a lot there.
It looks like they are going for that strat. Potato and Heaty and Poke playing close to this window. Are they going to ego peek that courtyard?
It seems more like they're trying to set up May, hoping that they'll go through that window, but in fact they did not.
We're on that flank, able to take one. You dad repositioning here, able to take that kill, takes two with that collateral.
Kill. Yeah, what a kill there.
Potato Man and Heaty repositioning here. High Caveman able to take one. You dad able to take that refrag. Dog alone at the top of the stairs with that drone goes down to you dad again.
Now the Revolters have the advantage. They have Big Oreo Crunch outnumbered, but again, he is a silver 48. He is a lot more experienced than these guys. Can he find a way to clutch this up? Big Oreo Crunch may trying to arm himself with a new weapon, grab the EMP. Maybe he can make use of that grenade on his chest. It looks like he will. Ooh, bad throw though.
Looks like Crunch here kind of nailed down. The play's kind of slowing down here. Big movements are going to have to be made here to get a little bit of ground. Able to take you, Dad.
Ooh. Technically counts it as through the smoke. Must have got on like the exact last frame. Let's see if Big Oreo Crunch will reposition here. Maybe trying to find a different way to pop up.
Definitely looks like a reposition here. Maybe a flank.
He is armed with, I think, maybe 1 or 2 healing syringes. So we'll see if he can make good use of those.
Big Oreo Crunch having that eco advantage coming down the stairs. Can they put it to good use? We're going to see in these next couple seconds here. Poke right next to that angle. They've been playing together. Looks like they're playing together again. They still think he's up on the stairs. Crunch moving around this angle. Poke and Heaty not facing that direction.
We'll see if he can pull it off. Will they notice before he can get them both?
Corner. Able to take one. Poke facing the wrong direction.
Poke doesn't know where he's at. Poke doesn't know. He's going to check the corner. He's going to check the corner. Oh!
The one hand coming from Poke taking that final kill.
The one-handed Cadillo.
That clutch gets shut down by Poke.
Does he know that he has to step back inside before he dies?
No, he does not. Oh, man.
Truly a fascinating sight. Pubs.
Revolters getting another win, closer to that tie coming into the turnover phase. I say this in every cast I do, but the 6th round is where you're going to see that eco really get spent and put to good use. But it looks like Revolters is not going to go for util. Just Potato Man buying a frag and a stem. Pook also buying a stem. But you see from Enforcers that the little bit of experience that they have, having a little bit more the util. Are they going to put that to good use? We're going to see.
Yes, we'll have to see. This is a very interesting time here. Round 6 is always a thing to watch because everybody's got everything. Everybody's set up with high-powered weapons usually. You got a lot of gadgets on Revolter's side. Enforcers usually buy a lot of stuff like cloaks, breaching foam, healing syringes. It's a very interesting thing to watch because it comes down to only strategy.
Absolutely, and that skill. That flashbang hits Crunch and High Cave there.
Luckily, there's nobody to run out there on them.
Looks like both teams lost a player. Still even though with that 4-4.
Ooh, a static field emitter on that door. Man, that might make some kind of difference. Block them off from going in there. Get some extra damage if they do decide to run through it.
High Cave repositioning here, already in that lounge area. Going right into that doorway. Not yet opposed. Robin already up to the site. Exchanging some fire with Potato Man. That nade goes out and kills Robin. That bot goes down.
It looks like the Revolters are actually making some use of gadgets. They did put a door blocker on the door to A site. Let's see if that can change up
that
the
nade
Enforcer
goes
strategy.
Down, right to Potato Man. Goes down.
Ooh.
Crunch able to
that made a big difference. It seems like the Enforcers might take another win from this one.
Crunch able to take us third. Now that site's wide open. The bot now alone in that smoke. You dab, they'll take that bot open.
You dead.
Able to take
dead,
Cave. Crunch on that flank. Able to take you dad there on that flank, shutting or with that pinch. Another round going to Enforcers on turnover.
All right, well, let's see how the Revolters do now that they are on Enforcer's side. Maybe they're actually better at this. Maybe they'll actually manage to make the comeback and win.
It's not impossible. They have 2 wins. That's a little bit of breathing room. On turnover, another player leaves from Revolters.
Ooh, interesting play here by Poke. He looks like he's going with the Jesper syringe strat. It's always useful to have a syringe on that pistol round.
That's an interesting strat. You have to have a little bit of confidence to play like that.
I play like that all the time.
Do you have the confidence?
I'd like to think so.
Looks like Revolters are playing a little bit differently than the Revolters from the last round are. High Cave playing from the windows here.
You dad armed with 2 sidearms. I wonder if he maybe stole Potato Man's gun. Looks like he did. Actually, I think these guys are running the exact same loadouts. We have 2 Tauruses and a Jesper and a Spectral and a Cyclone. And it looks like we have 2 Tauruses, a Jesper, a Spectral, and a Cyclone. These guys are running the exact same weapon loadout. Postman getting a wonderful frag there.
High Cave on that refrag. The pink's now coming through. Cave at the bottom of the stairs there. That nade goes out. Finds High Cave. Does a little bit. Does half their health there.
Raw Wrath. I don't think they know Raw Wrath is down the stairs. Maybe if he can take use of. Oh wait, no, they do.
That
bot finding.
goes down.
It doesn't seem like Heidi knows where Raw Wrath is. If he can make use of this, he may set up an ambush.
Raw Wrath having that angle at the beginning. Poke and you dad getting aggressive there. High Cave coming around for that refrag. Can Heidi take that kill before they get flanked there? Coming around that angle. High Cave able to take 1. Poke goes down to High Cave. Heidi not able to take that kill.
Heidi, for some reason, not. Heidi, one-handing his gun, finds the kill.
No,
on 1-8.
Down to 1-2 at 1 HP.
Let's see if he can find the healing syringe. Maybe that'll come into use.
High Cave taking that bot over. Heidi very hurt here. Will High Cave get aggressive and try to get that final kill?
High Cave does know where Heidi is. Heidi has not moved and only takes 1 shot. Can literally hit him anywhere and he'll get him.
High Cave trying to get an angle on that. Trying to cut off that approach from Heidi. Repositioning back into lounge.
It seems like he might know where he's at. Oh, and he does find out where he is.
Another round going to Revolters, getting that 5-2 lead.
It only takes 1 more, and they cannot lose this anymore. They can only tie it up.
Looks like they are gonna push for that 6. Well, of course they're gonna push for that 6 lead, but it looks like Enforcers are gonna have to try to fight that off and keep their get a little bit more breathing room here. Revolters, 1 Vezin on the table for Revolters. Enforcers off that loss, taking a little bit of eco damage, running a save round.
That's something you see pretty commonly. Looks like Poke is running the Jesper syringe combo. That's usually something you see on major eco rounds. Let's see if they can make good use of it. Did I say Jesper? I think.
Did you? I don't know.
Did I? I keep accidentally. I always somehow manage to say Jesper when I'm talking about the Spectral.
High Cave again on that rotate. Revolters getting another player, evening out a little bit.
Stacking up on this 1 window. Let's see if they can make good use of this. Nobody near that window. Let's see if they can get a clean entry in and may try to fly way into sight and plant that EMP.
Psycho repositioning to this rat corner here. The bot goes down. Now they're at a disadvantage here. High Cave getting aggressive, able to take 1. That nade goes out, able to find High Cave, shutting down that flank. Raw in that tight corner, able to take Potato Man.
The incendiary blocking the window. Let's see if that makes them let's see if they try to find a different way in because of that. Lizzie looking for the peek on the doorway.
Able to take
finds
2.
both kills.
Revolters getting that 6-2 lead. Enforcers now have to fight for that tie. We're gonna see, can they get that tie? Did that save round really pay off? Looks like it kind of did. Heidi able to buy a Marui, but the rest of the team's still hurting for eco there.
Yeah, and they're at a major disadvantage now. They have, looks like, 2 bots. It's a 3v5, nope, 3v4 now. Looks like the Revolters have also lost a player. Let's see how this changes things.
Robin the bot now becoming a high priority bot now with that Vezin. If one of the Revolters go down, that's the bot they're gonna be hunting for, or they're gonna be trying to get that bot to get possession of that Vezin.
You don't know. This is a quick match with a lot of low levels. We'll see if they actually pick up on that and may try and take that Vezin off that dead bot.
Of course, we still have that level 42 here and that 24. That could be enough experience to know to hunt for that bot.
We'll have to see.
We're setting up outside this window again. Again, a play from courtyard. Very interesting. You don't see this a lot. Usually people go from the outside windows or the stairs. The bot completely misses the door there.
Pretty commonly, you'll see him go through radio room, but I don't think they've even touched radio room once this entire match. Heidi one-handing his Vezin. I don't know if that's the greatest thing to that's the greatest play here.
Drury at the bottom of the stairs, able to take High Cave on that flank.
Drury, a very high-level player. Let's see if he can turn it around for the Enforcers. Maybe they can actually tie this thing up with his help.
Drury able to take possession of an RCP. High Cave knows that Drury's there because he just died to him. Able to take Heidi. Taking some fire. High Cave getting aggressive around that angle. Having that Vezin. Drury able to take that kill. That nade comes out. Doesn't find anybody.
Drury's going to have to try and play to his own strengths here. Maybe reposition, pop up in different places, play some peekaboo with these guys.
Drury knows he's there in that hallway, getting aggressive on that corner. They know they're there now, coming around that outside corner. Drury coming up the stairs, goes down. You dad able to take another kill.
It all comes down to your dad. Can he clutch this up?
They know the Revolters. They all know that your dad is here now. It looks like they're repositioning.
Your dad getting the idea to go down the stairs. Maybe that'll give him the advantage he needs.
Kind of a wide angle here. You see this a lot from pub players. They don't really know how to implement the lean in this game to its full potential and really use the cover. But still, they're still able to like win a bunch of these games.
Although leaning isn't something you see too much in comp matches either. It's something that's kind of underutilized. Your dad not knowing that the guy in radio room and dies to him.
I didn't even know he was there. That kill completely off camera, but Revolters getting that win. Drury not able to do enough damage to clutch up that game, unfortunately. But we're gonna see how it's gonna go on the second map if any of these players stay.
Looks like that was just a little too soon.
Definitely.
Psycho transfixed by the laser on his Viper.
I'm gonna send the link to Drury to this cast here,
so you can observe. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see Drury in this match. I can hear you typing to him.
Yeah, I'm pinging him in the server right now. I gotta get I'll find the link later. Maybe they'll watch it later.
Why is your keyboard so loud?
It's mechanical. It's gotta be loud.
I've got like a semi-mechanical keyboard. Although I would like to get a new one from like Red Dragon. They have nice keyboards. What rank is Drury?
A 24 silver.
Well, let's see what he can do with this next match coming up. This is a fresh start, and he's on the team with the more players.
Yeah, they do have that player advantage. Drury knows that I'm casting.
He knows.
Probably.
The next map is Factory. This is a map where the strategies are a lot harder to come up with for pub players, as it is a map that isn't too commonly picked anymore.
Which is unfortunate because this map is very complex and fun to attack on.
It is very rich in strategies. There are a lot of different plays you can use here. We'll see if they will use any of those. Maybe Drury will lead the charge here and set up some plays. He is the most experienced player on his team after all.
The right hand of VR esports, that Spectral, definitely dominating the Enforcers eco right now. A little bit of a wider range of weapons for Revolters.
Interesting play here. Sisson has a Jesper, but yet he has not bought any gadgets. Usually the only reason to buy a Jesper first round is to get that healing syringe, as it is a major advantage over the enemy team. Especially if they don't buy one.
Sleazy at the top of the window here. They're going to go for that ego peek. Looks like they are. Repositioning down the stairs. They know they're there now. The bot goes into the site, goes down.
Oh, the enforcers don't know that he's moved out of that window. Looks like he's going to make a run out on them.
On that flank, UDAD able to take that refrag. The game is now even with those bots.
Refracking is quite a powerful tool, because most players don't expect there to be a second player immediately after they take the first one.
Psycho repositioning. Psycho repositioning through that window. Take some fire from Poke. Going to that window where they go for that ego peek. We're going to see Raw very hurt here in the back of the site. Drury getting aggressive, able to take that kill. Psycho in the back of that storage room. Getting aggressive, trying to take that refrag. Goes down to Drury. Sleazy in the back of storage there. Takes Drury.
Now it's down to the two bots. Other than not being controlled by a player.
Poke able to take, or Sleazy able to take UDAD. Poke now in a 1v2 here. The EMP's outside, now in possession of Revolters.
Down to 24 health. Pokey's going to have to play this very carefully in order to take this win.
Poke repositioning into storage, goes down to Sleazy. That first round, that first eco advantage going to Revolters. Let's see if they're gonna Vezin out this round.
We'll have to see. Do they have enough money to Vezin? Yes, it does look like they do. Some of them do. Let's see if all of them go for Vezin, or maybe some of them will try to eco to get a little bit more cash for next round.
Kenny the bot with the Vezin, that priority bot again. That's going to be the main target if they know to use that bot, to switch to that bot, and try to keep possession of that Vezin.
Enforcers struggling for cash here. Let's see if they can make it up. Drury actually going with the Spectral Syringe plan. Major eco play right there. Still has 1,100 left in his bank account. Let's see if he can put that to good use next round.
Looks like they might be going for that save round and Vezin third round, which is definitely a smart play especially when you have this this player advantage and a little bit of a skill advantage, but not being able to get onto the site, getting shut down by Sleazy there on that last round.
Looks like they're setting up here on this window outside the A site wall. Let's see if they can maybe try to find a way in before the defenders realize what's going on.
Jury opening up vending. A little bit of a peek there. Heidi away out in the open, but still watching that angle.
Doesn't seem like the Revolters are aware of what's going on. Looks like Jury opening up that window in the side room to B, maybe trying to create some sort of distraction. Let's see if that works.
Do they have fun? Are they going to go for that wall? We're going to see here. The bot goes down to the other bot.
This isn't actually armed with breaching foam. Let's see if he can make good use of that.
Wrath on that flank. Does some damage, but goes down to UDAD. Drury able to set up that wall.
Drury is going to use the breaching foam. Let's see if the Revolters are prepared for that. Sleazy, the only real player left on A site. Let's see if he can take him out.
Heidi with that Vezin doing a lot of damage to, or Kenny with that Vezin doing a lot of damage to Heidi. UDAD taking that flank. Sleazy getting aggressive here. Peeks around that angle. Goes down to UDAD. Kenny now the only bot remaining in the site and 4 Revolters.
Okay, Sleazy is going to be taking control of that bot. Let's see if he can make good use of that Vezin. Looks like he does find his way onto the skull of Drury. Let's see if he can kill the rest of these guys. Takes
a second one. Poke now with that obvious weapons disadvantage now all the way onto the site. Sleazy in the back of the connector, watching that angle, able to take Poke. Another round going to Revolters. That eco boost from the Vezin doing a whole lot of work there. Able to take Dreary off guard and shutting down that approach from Enforcers. Enforcers keep getting stuck outside of the site and not able to fully commit.
But with that eco, Drury is now able to potentially afford a rifle, but it looks like he's going to go with the Viper play to eco just a little bit more. Maybe he's hoping to get that Vezin next round.
Interesting play here, especially at a disadvantage here with Venom joining that experience boost there. An interesting play here, going with that eco, especially that since they know that they are at an eco disadvantage with that Vezin in Revolter's possession there. We're going to see how they're going to play that.
In fact, that is Venom, not Venom on the enemy team. That's actually one of my teammates. Let's see how he plays this round.
I mean, Drury's was one of your teammates for a while there. For a couple
He was.
Almost a month there.
A lot of familiar faces joining this match.
Flamingo here now, helping out on Enforcers. Can that that player and experience advantage help out Enforcers? We're gonna see here. That window goes open on Gravel. Heidi repositioning to the top of that hatch there. Are they gonna go for the hatch play?
The Revolter's still down a player. Let's see if that changes up how they're going to play this. Looks like they're all spread out here, not ready for the push coming in from the windows outside A site.
Not Venom, kind of on that flank, way out there. Some fire gets exchanged. Flamingo takes raw Wrath there. Sleazy in the back on that bomb. They know Flamingo's there now. Drew exchanging some fire, doesn't find. This play kind of slowing down here. They're stuck out on the gravel with that eco disadvantage. Sleazy getting aggressive, able to take one on Flamingo.
Looks like he's going to try and find his way back onto that spot. I don't know if he knows he has to go on top of that countertop to get back onto that spot behind the bomb. That's a very powerful spot, though. If he can get back to it, maybe he can make good use of it again.
Heidi or Dreary already in that hallway there. You Dad coming to assist. Poke also coming to assist. Heidi on the top of the orange area. Dreary able to take not Venom. Take some damage for their effort.
I'm not sure what exactly Heidi plans on doing up there. Whoever that is. Actually, I don't think that's Heidi. I don't think Heidi's even here anymore.
On top of the in Tetris here.
Oh, it is. I got confused looking at the clan tag.
Dreary's super hurt here. They're gonna have to try to find Stem. Sleazy still behind that bomb. You Dad friendly fires Dreary. They're now at a serious I don't want to say skill disadvantage, but experience disadvantage.
That is for sure. Also, if they don't know to pick it up, they might be losing a healing syringe here, a major driving force of any team, especially one down to this many players.
Heidi already on that flank in the table room, exchanging some fire with Psycho. Psycho able to take Heidi. Now it's just you Dad and Poke, the friendly fire.
It's interesting to see how the weapon play here. They don't use a whole lot of smooth turn. They tend to be a lot more slow with their reloads. I don't know if they know that they just have to stick the new mag in the gun, and the rest of the reload's done for them.
Sleazy shutting down that EMP takes Poke there. Dreary able to take repossession of that bot. Now in a 3v1 here, but has that RCP.
Potentially forgetting about his healing syringe. That could be a problem. Oh, it looks like he's remembering it.
Looks like Poke grabbed that healing syringe and brought it right into the site and went down. Sleazy out that window. Dreary just barely missing out.
Oh, but I don't know if Sleazy knows that he's going around to the bathroom. Maybe he can get a surprise attack on him.
In the bathroom, goes take some fire. Dreary with that quick flick, able to take Sleazy.
What a headshot.
Oh, man. Still at that health disadvantage. 3 seconds on the clock. He's out of time here. Revolt getting that win. Dreary able to take another kill. Super unfortunate. That friendly fire shutting down that assault from Enforcers. Another round going to Revolters there. Super unfortunate.
Doesn't seem like that could happen again, as your Dad actually left immediately after that.
It looks like it might have been a one of those kills that the pub players do, where they kill They kill. They friendly fire, and then they leave the game.
Your Dad was actually their highest fragger. Let's see if Drury can take that place now. Beat out the 6-to-3 ratio here in terms of kills that your Dad had on him.
Flamingo in the chat saying they're stream sniping, but that that delay there is gonna cut you off a little bit. We'll see if I put enough of a delay. I cut it down a little bit from the VRML standard because it's a pub lobby and it doesn't really matter as much. But we're gonna see if the Enforcers are gonna have to play a little fast here and try to avoid the stream sniping. We're gonna see how they play.
Looking at the eco here, it does look like Drury has gone with the Cadillo to save a bit of cash, but he still has the firepower of that one-shot headshot. Let's see if he can make good use of that.
Heidi again with the no attachment Vezin.
These guys don't tend to aim down sights either, so I don't think it matters much that they go with iron sights or sights. They just seem kind of point and fire.
Dreary on that flank all the way, or already in that the lobby area.
Big move to go solo, even with lower levels. It tends to be nicer to have extra bit of firepower.
What is the bot doing? Able to take a kill!
Oh, the bot using black magic to murder Heidi.
Sleazy able to take a bot. Revolter's getting aggressive here. Flamingo will take a kill. Facing the wrong direction. Goes down to Psycho. Poke on that refrag. The bot still.
The bot's still contorting. Very, very strange. We're going to have to call the SCP Foundation here on bot Kenny. Seems to be very anomalous this match.
Very anomalous. Dreary on that in assembly here. Repositioning. Sets off that proxy. They know he's there now. Poke in storage. The bot getting aggressive there. Poke able to take that bot. Sleazy on the refrag.
Looks like Jury is going to try and just stay aggressive and push in through that door blocker. Let's see if he'll be prepared for that peek.
Fast enough on that flick, able to take Drury there.
I don't know if Drury knows that Slizzy's behind that door blocker, but maybe if he can get in, he might be able to grab that EMP depending on where that is lying.
But again, that wall is wide open. That gives Slizzy a huge angle here to reposition that fire rate advantage.
But it doesn't look like he potentially knows where Drury is still somehow.
A peek, they match, they fight each other. Drury not able to flick fast enough to Slizzy there. Goes down. Another round going to Revolters.
Looks like they built up quite the lead here. Let's see if the Enforcers get their foot in the door to make sure that they aren't 6-0 by the time we switch sides.
They need one win to be able to fight for that. They need one round to be able to fight for that win here.
If there's anything I know, that's a really big motivational thing. Knowing that you're not dead, you're not gone yet. You still have that one round. You are not out of it yet.
Absolutely, Drury with that Vezin there. Enforcer's Eco taking a bit of a hit, but Revolter's still able to keep possession of that Vezin.
Okay, choosing to go with the Cadillo. Let's see if he can make good use of that one-shot headshot. That is quite the powerful thing. That's the main selling point of that Cadillo, having that one-shot headshot. But single fire. Let's see if he can make use of that.
It looks like that save round from Enforcers is kind of paying off here. Flamingo able to buy a Vezin there, kind of evening it out. Both the comp players in this lobby have Vezins, so if they play off each other, are they going to be able to bring back a win?
Venom not actually choosing to go with a Vezin, actually going with an RCP here. Interesting play. Maybe he wants that extra fire rate. Looks like 3 of the Revolters are downstairs. Interesting play here. Maybe they're trying to go with some kind of flank play.
Drury already in a generator there. That bot gets shut down by Psycho. Poke coming to reconnect. This is way further than they've been before. Can they put it to good use?
I bet Drury probably orchestrated this plan. But it looks like they have slowed down a little bit, which is the major problem with going into your side room. You have to play fast in order for it to work.
Venom playing from that window. That nade goes out. Not able to get inside. Flamingo very hurt here, repositioning.
Flamingo almost blew himself up with that grenade. That's not good. Grenades are a major league
able to take that
tool.
Kill. Venom on that refrag. Able to take Poke there. Dreary repositioning. That EMP's now in Revolver's possession. Psycho getting aggressive on the generator, sitting way in that corner. Able to take Dreary. That nade goes way out, right into the Enforcers.
Oh.
That nade from Venom shutting down Enforcers there.
Beautiful grenade. I gotta say, as somebody who uses a lot of grenades myself, it does feel good when you manage to take out a lot of players like that.
That double from that grenade, shutting down that eco play from Enforcers, getting Revolvers another round. That breathing room getting shut, or that breathing room now closing in on Enforcers. This is the round that they're gonna need to get that win on. Coming in round 6 on that turnover.
Does look like they have a good chance, as this is that 6th round. They are buying Vezins. Drury actually arming himself with that iconic pink camouflage Vezin that we see a lot of killer shot players using.
Absolutely.
Especially I Am Gogurt. I would say he's pretty well known for that.
Drury not able to buy a front grip. That recoil, it's all gonna depend on that first shot.
But I have found out that I have discovered this. Not buying the foregrip actually does change how you hold the weapon. You hold it a bit more flat. So with some weapons like the Omen, sometimes it's actually better not to go with that foregrip for the better sight picture.
That's definitely interesting. I've just been taught to use the foregrip no matter what. That bot gets shut down immediately.
I mean, with certain guns like the Omen, the recoil is so intense. Popeye trying to Poke trying to spray them with breaching foam.
Lizzie getting aggressive, goes down to Dreary with that Vezin. A major advantage now in, or a bit of an advantage now in Enforcer's hand, shutting down that top frag.
Let's see if they can actually get their foot in the door and get this one round win to make sure that they are not down and out of this just yet.
Drury on the orange stairs. Not Venom on that flank at the top there. Raw and Connector here.
Looks like we got one in server room. Let's see if Drury is prepared for that. Let's see if he checks that spot. If he doesn't, he might be in major trouble.
Raw getting aggressive, repositioning, or not, going back to the connector there. Drury is the only person here at the site.
I wonder if Rawrath heard Drury in that side room because he has not moved from that server room doorway. Oh, but
Drury goes
Drury does actually
down
find the
to
kill on him.
Rawrath, shutting down the connector there. Heidi gets spotted by Psycho, takes some damage there. Not Venom, very, very close in this corner here. Flamingo able to take that kill before Poke goes down.
That's a good play right there. He had no idea that Flamingo was sitting there.
That is a good kill. That's what they need. Psycho very close here. Heidi very close with that blind fire. Psycho able to take Heidi.
Oh, but Psycho doesn't notice that Flamingo's still out there on that gravel path. Oh, Drury finding a kill onto Psycho. Good thing he stood there.
The bot now in a 1v3. Who's going to take it over, if anybody? Drury playing fast here to get that bot down. That round for Enforcers. That little bit of breathing room that they need coming into the turnover. Now in their hands. Is that clutch? That clutch looking like it's within reach here.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, they cannot lose another round or else they cannot win this thing anymore. Let's see if they can actually pull that off. Looking at the eco here, looks like we have 2 Cyclones, 2 Spectrals, actually no, 3 Cyclones and 2 Spectrals. No syringes bought on the Enforcers side. Looking over at the Revolter side, it looks like we only have Jaspers as of now, but it looks like they are buying some gadgets, proximity sensor and a grenade. Let's see if they can make good use of that grenade.
Definitely,
okay, now switching to...
Definitely a weird eco from Enforcers here. You don't see the Cyclone get used after it was nerfed not too long ago, but they're playing it right now. So we're gonna see if they're gonna. The major advantage of the Cyclone is if you get really, really close, you have that fire rate advantage. So are they gonna put that to good use and just bulldoze into the site?
Plus, the suppression mechanic of pre-fire is quite useful. Being able to re-peek with a pre-fire is sometimes the deciding factor in fights. Let's see if they actually make good use of that.
They're already moving into storage. Slizzy with that EMP moving up to that wall. That early foam. You never see a foam on first round, or you rarely see a foam on first round, but it's interesting to see here. Drury and Connector there.
Let's see if they can make good use of that. Get that Styx round win. Make sure they cannot get that little bit of armor. Making sure that they cannot actually lose this anymore.
Slizzy able to take Drury there. A site now wide open. Slizzy on that flank, able to take one, takes a second. Ooh. Another round going to Enforcers. That breathing room completely cut down. That trip from Flamingo will take Psycho. They don't have that breathing room anymore. They have to fight for that tie. The Revolters have to fight for that tie now.
The Enforcers have shut the door on the Revolters. Let's see if the Revolters, however, can manage to keep it going and get that tie.
Looks like they're not playing too hard on that eco. Usually, if they have that 6-1 advantage, you'd see at least one Vezin get bought. Oh, you do see a Vezin get bought. Psycho with that Vezin. But the rest of the team's still ecoing. Maybe...
Revolters are majorly falling behind on the eco. 2 Spectrals, a Cyclone still, an Omen, and another Spectral. This is going to be very interesting. But they do have those 2 healing syringes and a proximity sensor and 2 grenades. So let's see if they can make good use of those.
We're going to see here Venom with that EMP, Drury and right next to that fax window. What's the play from Venom going to look like?
Looks like he might be going for the roof breach. No. Looks like he's going to stay on that window. All window breaches here coming from this team.
Simona going through that first window, leading that charge there. That instant goes out. Looks like Venom's making some noise over here. Simona the bot gets taken by Drury.
For some reason, walked onto the fire as if it wasn't there.
Weird quirk from repositioning here. Sleazy able to take Drury. Takes a second on that bot.
That is a strange quirk from the bots. They do not understand the sense of danger from grenades. They do not understand that the grenades will kill them.
Flamingo alone in Tetris, getting in a fight with Psycho. Able to take Psycho with that Spectral there.
And importantly, minimal damage from him. As long as he doesn't get too low on health or he finds one of those healing syringes, he can keep this clutch going. Let's see if he can actually make that work.
Flamingo now in possession of that Vezin in a 1v3 here.
The iron-sighted Vezin. Let's see if he can make it. Let's see if he can actually use those iron sights. I found that sometimes they're actually better than using a sight.
I guess it does drive that muscle memory home because you don't have to. You can't rely on that single point to fire or that single sight picture. You have to line up fully.
That, and it's a great test to see if you have the proper muscle memory to point fire. Because I found it often forces. I often use my muscle memory often makes me aim my gun down the side, which actually is surprisingly accurate. Flamingo almost blowing himself up.
Raw Wrath in that tight angle. Will Venom clear that before they commit to the site? Slizzy getting a repositioning there. Flamingo able to get an angle, takes Raw Wrath. Now bring it to a 1v1. Slizzy with that that Knut holding this tight angle on that EMP. The EMP in a very interesting spot here. How is Flamingo to play this? Flamingo walking away into display into the table room. The time is running out here.
I don't think Flamingo knows where the EMP is nor where Slizzy is. However, this wide peak may give him an advantage because the Knut is very short on its damage range. If he can stay outside of it, he might be able to get the kill here. And he does! Can he get to the
kill?
Can he get to the EMP to defuse it in time, though? I don't know if he has enough time to do it.
Only a couple seconds here. It's all in the wrist now. Not enough time. Gets shut down there. Almost there. Look at that.
So close.
So
That's
close. Another round, or that win going to Enforcers.
Rarely do you actually ever see the EMP be the deciding factor in the win. Usually, it's either one of the other teams gets wiped out first, and then the EMP either gets defused or just stays up.
That
in fact,
that time play from Slizzy there, definitely definitely getting that win, just holding that tight angle and waiting for Flamingo to get too aggressive, but Flamingo playing off that longer angle, able to take that kill, but that time not on Flamingo's side.
Oh, looks like some players are leaving now. It's on a 3v3. Raw Wrath armed with the basketball. I love how it appears on the equip menu. I was wondering what that emojis, or somebody sent like a sticker or something of that basketball icon. I was like, why does it look like that? Because it's the actual one from the game. I wonder if this lobby's going to close, seeing as there's not too many people. Usually when these lobbies get emptied, people tend to leave to go find more full ones.
It looks like Venom's switching sides to Dreary and Flamingo's side. It's just the two public players here now.
Let's see if they do leave. Usually when it comes to higher level players, they tend to make other enemy team players leave. Usually because they tend to dominate.
Maybe Raw and Psycho here will get another player into assist with that that player advantage.
If the round ever starts, it seems like they're more content with hanging out in the basketball court.
I mean, you're seeing some very high level basketball playing here.
Yep, totally. Oh, there we go. Now we
Flamingo
start.
switches over now on the Enforcers team. Dreary,
Yep.
Not Venom, and Heidi on Revolters. Psycho, Raw Wrath, and Flamingo on Enforcers. We're gonna see here. They know how they know how each other play because they played these past couple rounds. So is that going to be an advantage for either side? We're gonna see here.
But interesting note, it doesn't seem like a lot of pub players, even league players, comp players, don't really take note of how other team members or enemies play in pubs. Probably because they don't care that much.
Yeah, you don't really see pub players get taken too seriously unless you're like a higher level player. But it's definitely very entertaining.
I'd actually wager to say that lower level or higher level players actually take it less seriously than lower levels. Because they're more used to, they know that you don't have to take quick matches seriously, but they do know to take it seriously in comp matches.
Playing that, Revolter's playing this map to its full potential by having these quick roams way out. Heidi at that angle goes down to Raw Wrath. Dreary able to take a kill. Psycho now alone outside here.
They can move very fast as soon as the round starts.
Dreary able to take two. Flamingo able to take Dreary there out in the courtyard, getting too aggressive. Not Venom with those pre-fires, alerting Flamingo to their position. Goes down now in a 1v2 here. 50 HP.
But now he's up against the two players that almost just took his life. Let's see if he can kill them again. I don't know if he can. Oh, but Jurigan with the bathroom play does find the kill onto Flamingo.
Flamingo's clutch. They're getting shut down. That first round going to Revolters.
Making good use of those bots.
Such Dreary and Flamingo on the same team here. They have that chemistry already. But Flamingo is playing with Psycho and Raw. They're just completely random people here. So can they build up the plays here and try to get a couple rounds?
Looking at the eco, Flamingo going with that spectral play. Oh, so common on teams that lose the first round. There tends to be at least one player who goes with the spectral, usually to buy healing syringe and get other gadgets for the rest of their team.
Looks like Drew's committing to that Venom with the worst shotgun in the game.
perhaps trying to meme a little bit, as he probably feels pretty confident going with that Huracan.
How can you not feel confident in a public match like this
against only one experienced player? Looks like Jaram going with that Knut. That is very dangerous. Bots are no joke when it comes to shotguns. They will mess you up.
Absolutely. I've been nailed so many times by a bot with a Knut. It's not even funny. Venom, able to take a bot.
Who hasn't? Flamingo AFK. Let's see how that changes up. How this plays out.
Dreary able to take that bot. Raw Wrath moving down the stairs here. Right up to Dreary. Able to take that bot. That info peek from Dreary calls out Psycho there. A beautiful info peek. Shut it down.
He did not just info peek in a quick match against like level 5s.
It appears he has.
Flamingo choosing to stay up on the wall, maybe hoping that they will run out and he can get the easy kill.
Looks like a swing Venom repositioning. Again, this donut-shaped map, very, very Revolter-sided. Flamingo now in a 1v5, coming up that angle, catches Dreary off guard. That Vezin now in possession.
That was quite the surprise attack, but that bot with the
Venom
shotgun
on that
is still
flank,
alive.
shutting down that clutch from Flamingo.
The Huracan, which I hesitate to say is a gun, finding its way to he found a way to kill him with literally an airsoft gun.
Literally an airsoft gun. Amazing.
Actually, what makes the Huracan so terrible? I think it has the same damage and fall off.
I really don't know.
It just sucks.
It just does.
There's no stats that make it suck. It just does. It's equivalent. I would say it's equivalent to there's like I know there's meme guns in CS:GO. I'm trying to think of what they were. The Negev.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Flamingo, the only player above the level of 40 on Enforcers. Real unfortunate they have to get a reinforcement here because they're at 2-0.
Even though this is a quick match, still somehow remaining a 3-on-3. Interesting.
Yeah, you usually see these servers get populated more quickly. Dreary able to buy a Vezin, Heidi able to buy a Vezin, not Venom sticking to that Huracan.
Flamingo either winning the eco or the stopping power goes with the Taurus on round 3.
Definitely a smart play against Vezins because that one-shot headshot can cut down a Vezin. Heidi in that angle does some damage to Raw Rat there, but not enough to get that kill.
However, you gotta definitely hit your shots with that Taurus, or else you are dead.
Drury able to take Psycho in lobby. Venom and Drury playing aggressive here, peeking that courtyard.
You gotta be careful with your runouts. You cannot do runouts if you have to like walk past a wall first, because essentially you're like going up against somebody who has wall hacks.
Definitely.
I've seen
announcement.
I've been in many situations where somebody ran out on me, but they were not able to get the kill because I was able to pre-fire them.
Drury on that window behind Raw Wrath here. Raw Wrath repositioning already on the site. They have that EMP. The bot comes through. Wesley goes down to Raw Wrath, but Raw Wrath very hurt here.
Raw Wrath perhaps getting some tunnel vision as he does not choose to plant the EMP even though he's on very low health and is losing teammates fast.
Venom gets shut down by Flamingo there from the top with that Taurus. That bot able to take Dreary. That first round going to Enforcers. That breathing room now
Flamingo gunning down Raw Wrath in cold blood.
Rawrat still having enough eco for a Vezin. Psycho able to buy a Vezin. Flamingo able to buy a Vezin. Drury takes a hit from that, or Venom takes a hit from that death, but not too much there. Will Drury go for that Vezin with that eco advantage?
Bot choosing the Marui. I wonder what makes them choose the Marui or the Vezin sometimes.
Honestly, I wonder what makes them buy anything in this game. You'll see a Hurricane on every single one of the bots here if they lose more than one round.
I think it's just because, I mean, it's close quarters map, so I think it's made just down to random chance or perhaps how much money they have. Because it seems like they just go with the gun that they like the most expensive gun they can afford.
Which sucks for the players trying to repossess those bots because you have to play with. You either have to fight with that Hurricane or rush with that, or switch to your Jesper and try to get that triple headshot.
But due to the over-aggression of bots, sometimes they just end up becoming walking loot boxes for enemy teams.
Especially with against comp players, those bots get shut down immediately when you're fighting a comp player. Flamingo gets gunned down in cold blood by Rawrat. That EMP and the Vezin no longer in possession.
Flamingo turned into Swiss cheese by his teammates.
They don't go for that Vezin. What is going on here?
They must have some kind of grudge. If only we could hear their comms.
I wish.
Flamingo coming back as a bot, choosing to take his Vezin. Will that be the deciding factor? Drury going down the stairs. Does he know that Rawrat is there? Doesn't matter. Gets the kill anyways.
Flamingo with that nade goes way out, right up to Drury. Doesn't take Drury. Flamingo repositioning here.
But put down to half health. It will take less shots to kill him now.
Flamingo again in a 1v2, moving through the vent there, able to take Venom as that bot. Now Drury and Flamingo in a 1v1, repositioning back to the site.
Does Drury know that he's in the server room? I think he does, so he's going to hide behind those boxes, maybe try to get a kill on him from the doorway, but that might not work as Flamingo does seem to be repositioned, coming down the stairs instead of coming through the vent.
He definitely knows he's there, that ping from Venom coming through. Flamingo having that health advantage, the EMP, and a Vezin in possession.
Flamingo actually making use of that lean, but only for a little bit. I don't think he knows that Drury is in B site right now.
Flamingo has a sight on their gun, so for fighting Drury's iron sights. So will that quicker draw time and sight picture from that what is that? Is that a red dot?
Ooh, Flamingo perhaps suspecting that Drury is in B site, chooses to go around through radio to get into A site, maybe try to get that fake line, but Drury was prepared for it. Maybe he heard him go through the window.
A perfect counter from Drury, shutting down that clutch from Flamingo again. Another round going to Revolters.
As we move into round 5, one before that switch-up round.
That eco, Flamingo able to repossess that, take that Vezin again. Now still able to buy. Looks like they're gonna save for that round 6.
Flamingo does seem to be, yeah, Flamingo is saving. Looks like he's going with the Taurus again. Maybe this time he won't be gunned down by his teammates and actually get some good use out of that. Oh, this is an interesting development. Both bots on Revolters going with Knuts. That's very dangerous.
They have to play very far away from those bots to not get their heads taken off by those things. The
or
flick
utilize
time is insane on those things.
But that's not the only gun you have to worry about with bots. Sometimes they can just completely chrome dome you with Vezins. It's crazy.
It always seems they target the higher level players because they always hit on the golds and the silvers, but they never hit on bronze for some reason.
Venom choosing to go upstairs, maybe going to go for a window peek, or maybe he's trying to cover for potential hatch breach.
Drury gets that window open, kills that bot, takes the second bot. The bot's not going down, now it's just actual players. Venom getting aggressive in courtyard, doesn't find anybody. Psycho barely avoids that run out.
But it looks like Venom is going to try it again. It looks like he's coming back up towards the window, and yes, he does.
The one-handed kill there.
The one-handed gangsta
take a Wrath. Flamingo again in a 1v5. Keeps finding themselves in these situations. Trying to bait that one-handed.
Flamingo going with the one-handed Taurus play doesn't seem like a great choice here, as he is outnumbered 5-1 against 2 bots with shotguns. Well, outgunned in some ways. Sure, his gun may not be automatic, but it is high damage.
Drury kind of letting Flamingo know where they are. Repositioning here. The play is kind of slowing down here. That kill from Venom able to find Flamingo. That bait from Dreary working perfectly in their favor. Another round going to Revolters. Flamingo now in a 1-4 disadvantage here.
Interesting. It looks like Venom might be actually sticking with his Spectral. Maybe he actually wants to try and make this a little fair towards the Enforcers, who actually did manage to win a round. Making sure that they cannot get shut out before they switch over sides.
Flamingo leaving Raw Wrath and Psycho alone against the fighting force that is Dreary and Venom. Heidi not getting very much action, only 0 and 1 here.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
Looks like they're setting up a little spread out here. That might be the smart play from the Enforcers here with that eco disadvantage on round 6. Psycho from Courtyard. Is that run out going to happen? Dreary able to take the bot max. That EMP now in the Revolters' possession. Venom getting aggressive there, able to take the bot. Dreary getting aggressive, able to take another bot. Psycho in Courtyard goes down to Venom. Raw Wrath now in a 1v5. Kills Venom, bringing it to a 1v4. Heidi on that flank, getting a little bit of action there, able to take Raw Wrath. That round going to Revolters. Revolters now 4-1 on turnover.
The round's already over, apparently.
It was a very fast play there, especially with the loss of Flamingo. Getting shut down immediately from the Courtyard. They're now at a serious disadvantage, or Revolters are now at a serious disadvantage, but they have that 1 round breathing room. Enforcers now 5-1.
However, I do know 2 of these guys. I know Venom and Dreary, and if I know anything about my teammates, we are not very good at attacking. So let's see if they actually manage to lose these next rounds.
Looks like they're playing with a little bit of the Goblin strat, running that, running those suppressors and lasers on the Cyclones.
And it looks like they might be planning on one-handing them on top of that.
Is it toxic or is it evening it out? No one knows.
I'd say they're trying to even the playing field here, as they do have quite the lead here on the Revolters. But looking at the Revolters, it looks like only one of them actually bought anything. Interesting.
Dreary and Venom committing to bathroom, now moving to the, whoa, what is that speed increase there? Moving up to the stairs.
Absolutely throwing caution to the wind, literally running up and probably about to gangsta fire them.
Heidi
and it looks like that's exactly what's going on. Oh, but Venom almost goes down immediately to Psycho. Botcharam getting killed.
Jill able to take Venom, Dreary able to take that refrag. Raw Wrath and Psycho. Raw Wrath in lounge there. Takes some fire from Dreary. Venom repossessing that bot. What gangster one hand here?
Maybe Venom and Dreary were just a little too silly because they are actually losing this round right now.
Dreary's have the bot. Able to take a second. Oh. Enforcers getting that final kill. Venom as the bot with that gangster one hand. Able to shut down that clutch.
They actually almost lost that round. Dreary brought down to almost 0 health, and Venom actually got killed, too.
A little bit too silly, like you just said.
They got a little too silly.
Looks like they're going for the same strat again. Dreary with a Taurus and a Cyclone.
I bet you money there's probably a laser on that Taurus of his.
And you would be right. Look at that.
Amazing. The classic meme strat, laser Taurus.
Raw Wrath with the Hurricane. What is with that gun on this match today?
I don't know. I mean, let's look at Raw Wrath's level. Let's look at his level.
Let's look at his level.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's lower level players fighting like mid-tier players here.
Like, I bet his thought process is it's an automatic shotgun, so it's probably better than the single fire shotgun. But in fact, he's wrong. But
Raw Wrath could be trolling here.
Yeah, it could be if he realizes that the odds are stacked against him. Maybe he's trying to be a little silly before they likely lose.
Raw Wrath playing the same play that Dreary did there, taking that bot early. Psycho in that hallway, that bot in Courtyard.
Heidi might be the same fate as the other bot.
Raw Wrath able to take Dreary right behind Rawrat there, able to take one. Takes a second with that torch.
Absolutely assassinates him.
That was a brutal kill there.
Brutal,
Dreary
yeah.
taking possession of that Cadillo. Dreary's strong suit, definitely. Able to shut down that retake from Rawrat there. Psycho in that hallway.
However, looks like he might the guy just died. Raw Wrath might actually be able to take control of another bot here if he realizes that bot Dan is still up.
Psycho in that hallway, playing from a tighter angle here, not having that weapons advantage. Dreary with the info peaks here, coming around that angle fast, able to take Psycho.
Ooh,
Again, that Cadillo, definitely a strong suit here.
That is way too common of a play with low levels. They tend to just stick next to walls and pray that they don't check there, but they very often do.
Look at the
Dreary
shake from
did manage to
Dreary.
kill him.
Look at the shiver from Dreary, shutting down that bot.
Dreary quivering in his boots.
On that game going to Enforcers, I think it might be time for us to switch servers here.
Yeah.
Kind of a beatdown from Enforcers going 7-1.
Yeah, I think we should maybe switch servers.
Is my dog gonna commit to going out of my room or not? We're gonna see here. Looks like he does.
He's had enough of your commentary.
He has had enough of the chat. Alright, we're gonna switch over to the intermission phase real quick. And find a new lobby. Alright, we're moving into the next server here. We've got a pretty crazy split here. We've got one gold player, 4 enforcers. but it's a little bit of a team stack. So are they going to play together, and how are they going to play it?
Trixie's likely going to be the major anchor of enforcers here. We'll just have to see as this round unfolds.
Trent trying that ego peek. Trixie able to take a 4-man there. Moving down that stairs. Fox in the back of that corner able to take Trixie. Or take Delta. Trent able to take Trixie on that refrag.
Oh, that's a major loss. That's a major loss as they did lose their best player.
Snipsy in radio gets shut down by Trent there. Now bringing it to a 2v3, a 2v4. That EMP able to go down. Mac does a lot of damage.
Interesting play here by Raymac on the doorway. Oh, he doesn't know that Trent was there. That was a good play by Trent. Make sure to stay out of sight. Maybe he might get in and get that kill on Rayman.
Moving to the second shutdown. They know that Ryan is there now. That pinch coming through. Ryan able to take 2. Mason around that corner able to take that final kill. Shutting down with that pinch. They don't know where that EMP now is.
Nope.
But they still have a whole bunch of time to find it.
Mason doesn't know where the EMP is. Maybe that doorway strat was actually a good one. Oh, he might not be able to find it. He might not be able to find the EMP.
I've never seen a play like this. Is so smart from Ryan there.
And can the enforcers win this match from the grave?
Mason's running out of time here, almost.
Mason checking the wrong site. He might actually be out of. I think he's out of time.
At the
if he doesn't find
10-second mark here, it's all about the wrist here. Finds the EMP.
Oh, but I don't know if he found it in time. I don't think he did.
It doesn't sound like it. It looks like we're at the 3-second mark here. Goes down.
Oh.
Beyond the grave. Enforcer's able to get that win there. That almost clutch from Mac. Doing so much work there with that time.
But it proved to be just a bit too much.
That pinch was shut down. Perfectly by Mac there. Not Enforcer or Revolter's not able to implement that pinch perfectly.
Looked like the enforcers here going with a lot of high damage stuff. Trixie going with a Taurus. Ryan going with a Knut on attacking. That is an interesting strategy. You cannot really put those shotguns to good use while attacking. They're better on defending. But we'll see if he can play to his own strengths.
Ace able to take possession of that Vezin, that round to win eco, especially with that EMP plant.
Major risk reward thing going on because he's only down to 25 credits with that Vezin purchase. Not able to buy any gadgets.
This is a play that I've heard comp players talking about, getting that one person to buy out and the rest of the team just saves just in case that that Vezin doesn't work out in their favor.
But
Revolter
usually
a save round here.
That player who buys out tends to be their fragger, and it doesn't look like that is the case because Delta is going in through the bottom window for some reason. Maybe trying to get into some kind of flank play going.
Trent on that flank, taking some friendly fire damage from the teammates here. That wall gets set up. Stewie getting aggressive at that angle. Catches Trent off guard, but still Trent able to take that kill. Trixie all the way onto the site. Trixie able to take 2. Trent on that flank gets shut down by Ace. Also on that flank, that Vezin still in possession. That fast play from Enforcers getting all the way onto the site, getting another round win.
Everything happening at once there. That was crazy.
Trent able to buy a Vezin, evening out that eco a little bit, but still taking a hit from it. Harry Ghost can buy a Vezin, and so can Mason, but are they going to commit to it?
Trixie might be able to pop off here as Trixie is the gold and does have access to both a healing syringe and a Vezin, and still has, looks like, 1,900 credits left afterwards.
Enforcers with that clear eco advantage, running 3 Vezins on the table. A whole bunch of util. This is definitely a switch up from the last match we watched, where they didn't use util at all. A lot of that game.
Ryan outfragging the gold somehow.
Ryan is popping off this game.
Ryan is the GOAT. Looking at the eco here, looks like we have 3 Vezins, a Viper, and a shotgun for the Enforcers, and it looks like only 1 Vezin on the Revolters side. Let's see if they can put that to good use.
Snipsy setting up outside of radio. You don't usually see foam on that wall. Trixie able to take, moving up to radio, takes another. Mason in that corner able to take that refrag. Ace takes Trent on that refrag, getting aggressive there. Ace able to take another. Fox now alone in a 1v2 here, gets pinched by Snipsy and Ace there. Snipsy able to take that refrag off of Ace that round. Going to Enforcers, a very, very fast-paced game for a pub lobby.
Majorly aggressive for a pub, especially with this many low levels.
The Trent, Fox, and Foreman, and even Mason playing super aggressive for lower level bronze players. But that experience advantage from Trixie and Ace definitely giving them the advantage in these fights.
You never really know what to expect with bronze players. Oh, both of the comp players leaving the Enforcers side. Let's see if this changes up the chemistry of this match.
Is it gonna slow down here maybe? Because now it's just Ryan, but Ryan can definitely hold their own, getting that double, almost triple kill at that first round there. Still having that eco advantage. Ryan with a Knut, Stewie with a Knut. Interesting play.
3 Vezins, but there is breaching foam and a shotgun, or not shotgun, grenade on the table. Let's see if I can change things up.
A double swing from Stewie and Ryan. Trent on the stairs here, peeking that angle, gets shut down by Ryan with that Knut. That Vezin no longer in possession. 4 men in that corner. That bot goes down to 4 men. Mason and Foreman at the bottom of the hallway here.
Foreman holding a wide angle. Let's see if that can pay off for him.
It looks like it does. Stewie goes down. Ryan trying to take that refrag. Mason getting aggressive. Snips on that flank. Takes a double.
Interesting play there. That was a really good window peek by Snipsy.
The pinches are almost professional looking here. That hatch goes down from Ryan. Able to take that final bot.
Comp players, take notes.
Take notes.
That's a pinch I've never even seen from comp players. What a play.
The pinches are top tier from these guys.
I was go as far as to say that those are probably accidental.
But still, it's working in their favor.
Ooh, the Enforcers majorly down when it comes to manpower. 2 level 1s and a level 7 bronze. Let's see if they can still hold their own against a level 27 and a level 9 bronze on the enemy team.
It's a little bit more even now, but Stewie going 0-4 has to get some of these kills up to even out the match a little bit. But Ryan and Snipsy's doing a lot of work. Doing so much work with these pinches.
Stewie choosing to buy the Marui. Let's see if he can use that higher DP. Actually, it has higher damage. I don't know if it actually even has higher DPS. It has a slower fire rate.
It definitely has that range advantage, which is definitely good for holding those longer angles. You don't see a bunch of these longer angles on Skyscraper, except for these hallways. But you usually see it on Revolters. We're gonna see how it's played.
The Marui strengths tend to be really situational.
Absolutely.
Stewie swinging in backwards on the window.
Snipsy going for that play again, getting that window open, maybe for the pinch here. Late pinch.
Well, this seems much slower though, as they seem to have split up quite a bit.
Trent able to take Stewie. Ryan repositioning behind Trent, able to take that kill with the Knut. I've never seen that type of range on a Knut before. That is insane.
The Knut is unpredictable.
Snips moving in, the bot in that hallway.
Maybe there's a bit more powder behind that shotgun shell.
Snips able to take that bot. Trent's now in a 1v4 here. That pinch again gets shut. Trent shutting down that bot. The bot David shutting down, or bot Daniel shutting down Trent from connector there.
Snipsy now is like literally so much money. He probably doesn't even know what to do with it all. 7,500 hitting the max.
Oh, they all left on Revolters. Looks like we might have to rotate the servers here. Super unfortunate.
Yeah, because I don't think it's going to be very interesting to commentate on a bunch of bronzes just murdering bots.
Ryan does not play like a bronze. So does Snipsy with those late pinches. They're playing like...
Ooh! Oh, but Ryan leaves, perhaps bored of all the bot killing. Goes to find a better match.
We're going to go to an intermission here.
Leaving just a level 1 bronze. Yep, we're going to go to intermission.
We're going to go to intermission and we'll figure out what to do next. Coming to the control point, a very, very fast-paced match here. That first control point in lockers, giving it straight to Cam. Cam having that immediate start advantage. Nico in that lab, coming around that angle with the gun, with the one-handing the Taurus, or the Knut there goes down to Cam. Kind of slowing down here. Lovaboy coming around from Tetris. A little bit of speed through that nade. Comes out, able to find a bot. Runs around that corner fast. Works, able to take that refrag. Soap and Works now in locker room in possession of that bot. Or that site. Nico again through that lab. Moving on the site. Goes down to Works. That site's now in possession of Enforcers. 20 seconds on the clock here. Revolters nowhere near the site. Lovaboy in that lab goes down to Soap, setting up that wall. Nico goes down to Works there. 3 seconds left. We're switching sites.
Site now moving down to what looks like the tank room. Looks like we're in factory now. Tiger do finding his way to kill Cam Warner. Looks like Lovaboy getting to the tank site first. Emil accompanying him. Works getting a kill on Bot and Nico. Let's see if he can make it over to the site, make it an ambush from above. Looks like that is what he's going to be doing, finding his way to kill Emil with that Vezin. Will he be able to find Lovaboy hiding in the corner? Sub also approaching with him. Let's see if they can find him hiding behind that thing. Oh, looks like Lovaboy trying to toss a grenade up. Almost blows himself up. Actually, they actually do any damage. There's a wall next to him. Soap getting killed by Bot and Nico with that shotgun. Emil also taking shots at the guys on the railing. Cam Warner throwing a grenade over to the tank. That might be find a way to damage Lovaboy. It does not. Looks like nobody making a move yet. Looking to maybe try and kill him before they move up into the control point. Cam Warner again killing Bot and Nico. Lovaboy going down to Works. Now the Enforcers have control over the site. The Revolters are going to try and find a way back into the site, fight their way back into control of that. The Enforcers still winning by quite a large margin. Just time trying to find a way to kill both of them going down. Oh, looks like we still have one person on site. Looks like it's going to be Cam Warner and, what's the guy's name? Looks like it's Effin Jawar. Oh, Effin Jawar going to get killed by Bot and Nico. Soap now on the site with them. 3, 2, 1. Enforcers managing to keep dominant control over the site. Moving on to the next one.
The site super close to the previous site. Now in display. That bot getting into the site. A really good way to win on the on control point is to get your bots in possession of the site and just fight off the site, using those bots as a last line of defense there. All of Enforcers moving from assembly there. So moving together, able to take that kill, that bot with the refrag. Like I said, using those bots as a final line of defense there. Works coming from table, able to take Just Me going down there. A kill from someone, I don't even know. Works getting that kill on the bot, now in possession of that site on display. Just Me on that flank, that ping now coming through. That site still in possession of Works. 20 seconds left here. Just Me rotating through that table, moving through that site. Maybe going to open up a new wall here. Nico moving right up to that wall. Are they going to set up that wall? Looks like they're not. 11 seconds left. 10. Soap outside again with that play, trying to shut down the Revolters here. Tiger taking that kill. The bot takes a kill. Kenny on that flank takes another. The control point has now switched. Forcing another kill at the end there.
Enforcers with a major lead over the Revolters, but the site is up in a rather far spot. It looks like the Revolters might actually get to it first. This one could be an interesting play, as it seems like there's only 2 entry points unless they open up that wall. That site now becoming available. The Enforcers, looks like the Revolters are going to be the first ones to make it to it. Let's see if they can hold it. Bot Emil with an hurricane, making it first, but Works quickly taking it down, making his way into sight. Now Enforcers yet again holding sight. Oh, but the wall opened up, but that doesn't matter because Soap gets the kill immediately after. Looks like Nico trying to find a way to jiggle peek kill. Works with a shotgun. Will we be able to find it? Oh, Just Time almost getting the kill on Works. Works barely holding on to the site as all the Revolters come flooding in. 2 of them. Oh, grenade landing next to Works. That's like he could be able to escape it in time, but Jor, Finn taking it over the site now, taking control over that, killing, busting. Oh, but no, I'm just gonna call him Finn. going down to Nico with the shotgun. Warner now taking over site with Soap. Oh, but Emil peeking out the window, getting killed by Soap. Enforcers yet again maintaining control over that site, keeping their major lead almost now 200 to 56. Cam choosing the leaf site alone, made to try and get an early kill on the Revolters. Manages to find a way to kill. Looks like 2 of them. Takes down the bot too. Looks like Soap maintaining the control over the site. Team killing Warren for some reason. 3 of the Enforcers now on the site as the site control ends, moving over to a new point.
The next point looks like it's away in this laboratory room. I never wanted to call out here because it's always a site. But Finn looks like they're going to get to it first. Nico on that flank. Ema already in, gets killed. That friendly fire from Finn there. Soap in Tetris moving into the site. They have early possession of that site. Now 195 to 56. Enforcers having possession of that site again, but very, very hurt. Can the Revolters take possession again? 2 Revolters on the outside. Cam on that flank, able to take 2. Bot Nico moving through, vending there, able to take Finn. Finds Soap, finds that second, works, and Cam coming up from the staircase, taking Nico. Works, able to take that bot. The other bot coming around that angle gets shut down by Cam. Works, and Cam having possession of that site now. Nico through generator. Cam trying to shut that down. Does shut it down. Shuts down Nico. Just Me gets shut down by Works outside of vending. Finn moving to support their teammates on that site here. The site now in again. In Enforcer's possession. Works peeking out a little bit, able to take 1. The bot on that window. Nico goes down to Cam there. Cam able to take 2. This site's moving super fast now. 3 seconds on the clock. Enforcer's having that clear advantage. The site has now switched.
Moving over to a new control point. Looks like we are in control room, or war room as it's often referred to. It looks like Nico and Emil being the first ones on the site, yet it is not unlocked yet, so they can't start earning points. Let's see if the Enforcers can make their way down into it before it starts. It doesn't look like they are able to do that. Let's see where they can make their move. Let's see which room they'll come into. Looks like still finding a kill on the Just Me. Works killing Nico. Oh, another kill. It's now down to Tiger on site, but Tiger is also killed by Warren. Looks like the Enforcers yet again have control over the site. Let's see if the Revolters can turn it around. Let's see where they try and make their move. So killing, I think that's a bot. Bot Tejas. Yes, that is a bot. We only have, it looks like, 3 real people on the Revolters. Major disadvantage. Just Me, low on health, trying to find a way into the site, maybe trying to make a sneak attack. Emil getting killed by Warren sitting in the corner. The Enforcers keeping a majorly dominant role over the site here. Looks like this will be an easy win for the Enforcers. Only 30 points are remaining on the scoreboard. Warren killing Tiger. Works kills the bot yet again. Only 5 seconds left on the control point. Maybe the Revolters will somehow manage to keep this alive long enough to make a comeback. Site now moving over to the bathroom, very close to the original site.
This is really unfortunate for the Revolters because it's right in Enforcer's hands. 285 to 75. A major advantage for Enforcers now having that site. They only need to hold it for a couple seconds here. Moving outside the site. Finn in the site, keeping that points. Now only 5 points away. Can Revolters get on the site fast enough to get it back? No, they cannot. Enforcers getting that win and winning the game of control point. Well played from both sides, but Enforcers just able to keep possession that whole game.
Very fast-paced match.
Control point's very fun to cast because you see these fast plays from both sides. So
all the bots just kind of pile up into the control point. Everybody's just kind of in the bathroom now.
A little bit of a body crowd there.
Yeah.
All right. That's the final game of the night. Thank y'all for checking in on the cast. And thank you for joining me, Plumby.
Ah, you're welcome.